Well, Munro, that crouch stance. Second ball of the game, he's in action. And unlike Ronke, he hits it along the ground, and that's the safe way.
It's such a long ground, so 3 is definitely available. Lovely piece of timing. It's surprising.
Straight down the ground. One bounce 4. Well, have a start. 8 for 1.
We're into Colin Munro.
Terrific shot. Fine leg is up. You cannot bowl there with that field set. That is asking for trouble, and he got it. Short form of the game. That's just bludgeoned the edge straight.
Well, good signs for New Zealand. When Colin Munro gets off to a fast start to game, in this case, set it up. First, it's a short ball, the correction from Rubel, nice and full, and smashed down the ground.
No!
No! Daniel Vittori, part of the Northern Knights for the best part of 20 years.
I don't mind that.
Bolt.
Well, that tactic didn't work. That's gone way, way back. That's a very long blow. Not by any stretch of the imagination is that a short boundary, and that's cleared it by 30 metres.
That can be a little predictable. Colin Munro sitting on it, right in the slot. And that's a lot of power.
There's a lot of bottom hand in that shot, and you can tell that by the follow-through. How he sort of whips it. It's not tennis-like in terms of it being a forehand. No third man. Gets away with one there, Munro. Given everything. 2 scoring shots from the over. 10 runs, though. 30 for 1.
Never met an honest one, Mark.
Going to ask New Zealand to show a bit of batsmanship. That's certainly some there. That's a fantastic shot. Amazing power from Colin Munro to sit back and wait. Crack it over deep mid-wicket.
Well, they can't afford to do this. This is just a short, long hop. In any form of cricket, you'd be looking to play that stroke
As well.
Bang! And that's picked up. It's picked up straight. It's picked up a long way, and it's picked up in the crowd. Not too sure.
Just given a little bit of air, and he has just thrown everything at that. Fantastic shot, straight down the ground. 6 more.
A wonderful power, and just have a look at that. There's a great illustration of Colin Munro just giving himself a little bit of room, just shimmying to that leg side again. Free those arms, no problem. He's not going to get out LBW there at all. 70 for 3. Growing up with 2020.
Straight. This will be a test for mid-on, but he gets around well and cuts it to 1. Good work.
49. Munro 50. In second ball, and he has delivered today.
It's a terrific knockout from Colin Munro. Outstanding innings so far. He needs to carry on. It is a very well made 50. A very quick one too.
And I think he's injured more now than when he was actually playing.
Oh, I don't know how he gets injured, mate, to be fair. Treatment, you're staying with the squad, obviously. Colin Munro on 53. Is hitting it quite nicely today. Martin Guptill, another 6.
That's a great shot, that. You know, there's not too many people around the domestic scene in New Zealand that like bowling to Colin when he's in this sort of mood.
Tell us about him. We've just seen a bit of confrontation out there. Is he that kind of bloke?
Yeah, he's prone to having a little bit of white line fever at times. but he's tried to be a bit better with that in the last couple of seasons or so.
Another boundary down the ground, because it's not often that batsmen engage, is it?
No, it's not too often at all, but I think if you get under his skin enough, then he'll bite back. But, you know, he's been extremely well behaved of late, so, you know, I think he's in that sort of mood now where he's not going to put up with any...
Mamadula. And Colin Munro says, I've got it going all over the ground. Any method you like, today might be my day.
Yeah, it seems that way, and that's the first one of those we've seen from Colin today. Usually we see it quite early on in the innings, but he's been extremely reserved in playing that shot, and you know, it's paid off for him there.
So at the start of this over, for instance, New Zealand 107. So what are Bruce and Munro likely to be saying in that respect? Well, that keeps going. You'll get more. That's an astonishing shot. May well have gone the whole way. Yes, it has. That's phenomenal. So the reverse sweep, almost the switch hit, has come out from Munro, and he's hit it beautifully twice.
Yeah, well, a lot of people may not know this, but Colin played a lot of hockey growing up. And of course, you can only play hockey right-handed, and it's just, that's what it looks like, really, doesn't it? It's just a big... Yeah, he's a strong boy, Colin Munro, and when he gets going, and then you know, he can rock back like that and hit it over the top of the back foot. So it's you know, when he's in this sort of form, you know, there's not many places you can bowl to him and get away with it.
No, you're right. And again, just bludgeoned. One bounce four. What an over this is. 86, Munro. Oh, and again, that's going to go the whole way, and he's into the 90s. What a shot, what an over. 13th, lucky for some, not Bangladesh, 135 for 3. .94, 14 gone. Here's Munro, 94. 100 partnership.
Good slower ball, really good slower ball from Mortaza. Looking to line it up. Doesn't get it. Oh, he does get it. He does get it. Mortaza can't get there. Colin Munro, helmet off, bat in the air, waves to the crowd. The third New Zealander to score a T20 century, and it's the fourth in total. Brendan McCullum with a couple. Martin Guptill, who was just with us, has one, and now Colin Munro joins them. Magnificent. Ribble Hussain gets an opportunity downwind. Edge, yes, and through to the keeper. So he's picked him up, has Ribble Hussain. Good bowling, followed Colin Munro. And he's managed to dismiss the man who could have sent this New Zealand total well beyond 200.
Early in the end, what an innings that is. A very special innings from a gifted striker of the ball.